Hi, Diane.
Hi,
It is so great to see your face.
it's good to see you too.
I know we've worked over the weeks in regards to your life story, and we're about to come to an end. And so, like we've always done weeks prior, I definitely want to do a check-in with you today. So, what has been going on since we last met?
Well, so I really enjoyed working on the chapter that we did last week about getting free.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but thinking about what we're supposed to be working on today, like looking toward the future, that was a little scary, and it kind of brought me back into the domestic violence and just not feeling like I can have a future. So it kind of like it was like I'm in the present, but if I look back, I it's scary and hard. And if I look forward, it feels scary and hard too.
So that's an interesting transition, Diane. What did you actually have as a working title for this week then?
Overwhelmed and scary.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I'm not feeling good about the future.
okay. So, can I say it sounds as though perhaps fear is a part of your life right now?
Definitely. Fear is a big part of my life right now.
Okay. So, how long would you say that you have been noticing this sense of fear in your life?
Honestly, I feel like I've had it my whole life, but I've definitely been noticing it a lot more in the past week since I've been working on, my final chapter about the future.
Mm-hmm. And as you and I both know, in working in these chapters, it will bring out some really interesting feelings. So I'm glad we're able to talk about this today. Um, so, in getting back into what we were just discussing, what would you say would be the effects of having fear in your life right now? Is there any effects that are going on when you think about that?
Yeah, for sure. I feel stuck. Like I feel like I can't move forward, and like when I try to think about, like what am I going to do? How am I going to earn a living? Like I'm disabled. Like no one wants to hire people like me, and like as I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, oh my God, I'm saying my abuser's words out of my own mouth, which is kind of yucky.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I still have a lot of internalized stuff to work through.
Okay, so I know in previous sessions, in knowing that you are a disabled person and you've went through the things that you have gone through, we did talk about taking baby steps in making sure you do daily tasks, right? And
Yeah.
so, in this sense of fear right now, in this moment, and what you've had experienced within the last week, um, would you say that the fear has had an impact on your energy levels, like just to get through daily tasks? What does that look like?
It's just like it's almost like oh, it just grabs me right in the center of my chest, and it feels like paralyzing, like it's almost like something that's like coming through my chest and pinning me down, and I can't move.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really gets in the way of doing my day-to-day tasks because I get kind of paralyzed by this fear.
Okay. And so in knowing that the fear, right, is in your life right now, um, and that it's impacting, it's making you feel paralyzed. And I know in past sessions that we've actually talked about how that could affect your relationships, right? Those interpersonal relationships. Would you say that the fear actually has an impact on your relationships with your mom or any of your friends right now that are close to you?
Yeah, it definitely does. It's hard to talk to my mom about stuff because she's not that supportive. So like kind of talking to her about my, like plans for the future, it definitely reinforces it. But like the other people in my life, they all have faith in me, and they believe in me. And it's, it's really mostly me that doesn't believe in me.
Mm-hmm. And so it's interesting that you say that, because the next question is actually in regards to that statement that you just mentioned. So are you actually accepting of what the fear is actually doing to you right now?
I want to say no, but the real answer is yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm accepting it and I'm letting it happen. God,
So
ew.
I know that you've mentioned a list of different things in regards to how it's affecting you, right? Interpersonal relationships, you're now thinking of the past, you have this paralyzed feeling. So are these effects actually acceptable to you or not?
No, 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 they're not acceptable. I don't want this. I definitely don't want it. That's a hard no, not acceptable.
Excellent, Diane. And so why is that? Why would you say that?
Well, I mean, first of all, the future is going to happen. It's not like I can like stay, it's like obviously I'm always in the present, but it's not like I can, like make today last forever so I never have to deal with, what's going to happen. Like I'm going to have to deal with it. I have to do this. I have to figure out a way to survive.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why is it that you are taking this position on what fear is actually doing to you right now?
Like, why am I accepting it and letting it control me?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't know. I mean, I think I've just kind of internalized all of those negative messages. It's like you can't survive on your own, you'll never make it without me. Like all those messages are just kind of, it's like they're less in my head, but maybe they're more in my body, just the way that I'm moving through the world.
Mm-hmm. And so in taking that, exactly what you said just right now. So if you were to take out the fear, okay,
Mhm.
how would you prefer things to be?
I want to go back to school. Like I want to get a master's degree. I feel like that's like probably the best path for me. And I feel afraid about it, but I think I could do it.
Mm-hmm. And so if we were to replace the word fear, what would that word be?
Confidence.
Confidence. Excellent, Diane. And so if we're to really stay with that concept, right, of placing confidence into your life and thinking
Mhm.
about the future, what would you say would be the next steps to actually reach that point?
I think probably like looking into, like kind of thinking about what I really want to do and then figuring out, what kind of programs there are. Like I probably would want to go to school online because it would be more accessible for me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of doing some research, I guess.
Okay, so I'm actually very curious, Diane. What would you actually like to study, or what avenue would you actually like to take in regards to education and a profession?
Um, oh, uh, I want to be a therapist, I think. Like therapy has helped me so much in my life. And, you've helped me a lot through, getting through this domestic violence and all the crap I've been dealing with. So I think I want to be a therapist.
That's actually an excellent, excellent goal, Diane. I think you would do tremendous in that profession. So in going into that realm, in wanting to take the next steps, um, let's finish off this last chapter. I know you said fear and overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the new working title then?
How about confident and capable?
Confident and capable. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. So I know we've discussed a lot of different things from previous sessions in regards to the trauma and everything that you've went through. What is your feeling about that actual title? How does it make you feel?
It feels really good, actually. I feel like that's something I could move into.
Okay. And like we've always worked on, we can definitely take the rest of the time to discuss those next steps of what the future could look like. And it doesn't have to involve that feeling of fear or being overwhelmed.